It begins with something small, as it often does. A gentle patter of rain on the window pane, a sound familiar and soothing. But today, as the man steps outside, the rain feels different. Each droplet seems to whisper, carrying with it the weight of unchosen paths and forgotten dreams. He pauses beneath the grey sky, feeling the cool drops against his skin, and sees fleeting images of lives not lived. Memories of choices never made flicker before him, each drop a portal to an alternate reality. He stands there, consumed by these visions. As the rain continues, a memory unfolds of a life where he became a painter, colours swirling in his mind. He sees himself in a sun-drenched studio, canvases lining the walls, each brushstroke a reflection of his soul. The scent of turpentine and oil paint fills the air, and he feels the deep satisfaction of creation. Every stroke is an exploration, a dive into the depths of his imagination. But it's only a moment, a glimpse, before the memory fades back into the rain, leaving him with a sense of what might have been had he chosen differently. Another drop lands on his hand, and suddenly he is in a bustling city, a life where he became a writer. He sits at a small cafe, pen in hand, words flowing effortlessly onto the page. The world around him is a blur of motion and sound, but he is lost in the universe of his own creation. Characters and stories come to life with each stroke of the pen, a symphony of imagination. Yet even this vibrant world dissolves as quickly as it came, leaving only a bittersweet residue. The cafe, once vivid, fades into the rain. With each raindrop, another memory unfolds, this time a life spent by the sea. He walks along a deserted beach, the taste of salt on his lips, the sound of waves a steady rhythm in his ears. Here he feels a profound connection to the earth, the tides mirroring the ebbs and flows of his own life. The simplicity and purity of this existence call to him, a reminder of a path that promised peace and solitude. But like the others, it fades with the rain, leaving only echoes and the scent of the ocean. Another vision, another life. This one centered around music. He stands on stage, a guitar in his hands, the spotlight warm against his skin. The audience is a sea of faces, their anticipation palpable. As his fingers dance across the strings, he feels the music resonate deep within, a language without words. The exhilaration of performing, the connection with others through sound, fills him with a joy he had never known. But even this vibrant moment is fleeting, dissipating with the rain as the memory slips away, leaving a silent echo. The rain carries him to yet another life, one rooted in academia. He is a professor, standing in a lecture hall filled with eager students. His voice carries knowledge and passion, each word carefully chosen. The joy of teaching, of opening minds to new ideas, is a profound gift. He sees himself in the quiet of his study, surrounded by books and papers, a life of quiet contemplation. But even this world, with its intellectual pursuits and quiet satisfaction, dissolves back into the rain's rhythm, leaving him pondering the impact of knowledge. A drop lands on his cheek, and he is transported to a life of adventure. He sees himself trekking through dense forests, scaling mountain peaks, the world sprawling out in endless beauty. This life is one of discovery and wonder, the thrill of the unknown pulsing through his veins. He feels the wind on his face, the earth beneath his feet, the call of the wild. But as with all the others, this memory too is transient, leaving him with a yearning for what might have been, paths unexplored and peaks unclaimed. The rain continues to fall, each drop a new window into a life unexplored. He finds himself in a bustling kitchen, a chef crafting dishes with precision and love. The aromas are intoxicating, each dish a fusion of flavours and cultures. Here, he he feels a deep connection to tradition and innovation, a balance of art and science. The joy of nourishing others, of creating with his hands, is a profound satisfaction. Yet, as with all the others, this life too dwindles with the rain, leaving only a lingering taste and a hunger for creation. In another moment, he sees himself as a father, holding a small child in his arms, their laughter mingling with the falling rain. The warmth of familial love envelops him, a bond unbreakable and eternal. The simple joy of watching a child grow, of guiding them through life's complexities, fills him with a profound sense of purpose. This memory is tender and bittersweet, a reminder of a path that promised love and legacy. But like all the others, it too vanishes with the rain's passing touch, leaving a quiet ache of what could have been. In the rain's embrace, he sees a life dedicated to healing. A doctor in a white coat, tending to patients with compassion and care. The sterile smell of antiseptic and the quiet hum of hospital machines fill the air. Here, he finds fulfillment in the small victories, the lives saved, the comfort given. The trust and gratitude of those he helps are profound rewards. But as always, this memory too slips away, leaving him with the knowledge of a life dedicated to others, yet unlived. A legacy of caring, left untapped. Finally, the rain begins to slow, each drop a lingering echo of possibilities. He stands alone, the memories swirling around him like mist. The weight of unchosen paths settles over him, a tapestry of lives he never lived. Yet, amidst the melancholy, there is a quiet acceptance. Each choice, each path, has led him to this moment, standing under the fading rain. The stories of what might have been are as real as those that are, and he carries them with him as the rain fades, whispering promises of future choices. Some stories end before they finish, and as the last drops fall, he turns to leave. The rain has washed over him, leaving him changed yet whole. Each memory, each life not lived, has left its mark, a gentle reminder of the endless possibilities that life holds. As he steps back inside, the world is the same, yet subtly different. The rain with its whispered stories has passed, but its echoes linger in his heart. And that is enough, for some tales are meant to remain unwritten, forever a part of the soul.